Hey guys, Stan the Man here. Today I'm just going to be doing a WWE 20 what ifs. Like, what if so-and-so didn't leave, stuff like that. I'm going to be going through each one pretty quick so I don't make this video super long. So, yeah, let's get right into this. The first what if we're going to start off with is, what if Shawn Michaels didn't retire, losing his match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26. One of the best wrestlers in the world. I wonder how long he would have stayed, what other storylines we would have got. So, yeah. What if Owen Hart never broke Stone Cold's neck? He broke his neck in a package pile driver, and he was out for about a few years after that. And he had to retire. He had his last match against The Rock at WrestleMania 19, and that was it for him. What if Mark Gingrack joined Evolution? Triple H and Flair basically told him he didn't want them in there, and they ended up having Batista be in it, and not long into the group, but they were all world champions. I mean, would have been with Gingrack? What if The Undertaker's undefeated streak was never beaten by Brock Lesnar? I mean, he was 21-0, defeated 21 people at WrestleMania. I think he should have just retired undefeated and just called it that. What if WCW won the Monday Night Wars? Pretty much Ted Turner's wrestling promotion against Vince McMahon's promotion. You could see here that WCW was giving WWE a run for their money for a while, but in the end, WWE came out on top. What if the Chris Benoit tragedy never happened? He was one of the best technical wrestlers in the entire world. He ended up winning the World Championship at WrestleMania 20. But due to his brain damage, you see here a normal person, Chris Benoit, he took a lot of head damage, which ended up leading to the tragedy that had happened. What if Batista never quit WWE? In 2010, he wasn't happy with management. He lost to John Cena in his last 3 big matches, and he just ended up being frustrated and ended up quitting and didn't come back until 2014. What if Edge never retired in 2011? If you know Edge, he created the tables, ladders, and chairs match, which means he jumped off a lot of ladders, got put through a lot of ladders, stuff like that, which ended leading to him breaking his neck early on in his career, and which caused him to retire in 2011. What if Eddie Guerrero never died? He was one of the best wrestlers, even backstage, one of the best personalities, people say. Unfortunately, in 2005, he had passed away at 39, I think, and that was it for his career. What if Kane never debuted? Now, I'm not really saying this for Kane, because he's not the biggest superstar of all time, but without Undertaker and Kane, where would they have been? We wouldn't have had Inferno matches, we wouldn't have had the Brothers of Destruction, none of that. Some of the best story in WWE. What if the Montreal Screwdrive never happened? Pretty much it was Bret Hart's last match. Vince didn't want him to hold the title, so he rung the bell when he didn't tap out. Bret was pissed at Vince. He quit. He didn't re-sign, and he ended up going to WCW. But what would have happened if that didn't happen? What would his status have been in WWE? What if Cesaro was pushed more? As you see here, he's just an amazing athlete. He had all the tools, but they just didn't really give him much opportunity to build a personality. I mean, he definitely could have been a WWE champion, but now he's gone from WWE, so we'll see what his future holds. What if Paul Heyman wasn't with Brock Lesnar? When Brock Lesnar first started, they wanted him to just have guys bounce off of him, Lesnar not even do hardly any wrestling. But thank God Heyman helped Lesnar turn that around, and because of that, Lesnar is one of the most dominant WWE champions to date. What if Roman Reigns broke up the Shield? As you know, Seth Rollins did, but in 2015, Reigns was getting his push. People couldn't stand him. They hated him. Even The Rock came when he won the Royal Rumble, and they still booed him. Would he have been booed that much? Would there have been all the Roman Reigns controversy? I don't think so. What if CM Punk never left WWE? He's one of those guys saying wasn't really happy with backstage or his push. He was last seen in the 2014 Royal Rumble, chokeslammed out by Kane, and that next night on Raw, he left. What if Owen Hart never died? He's just as good as Brat, but he didn't really have the chance to let himself shine due to him falling out of the rafters of the arena 70 feet down, and he was announced dead there at the scene. What if WWE never went PG? As you could see here, since over the years, the ratings have just gone down, down, and down. We've gone from cool stuff like this in the Attitude Era, McMahon and Austin, to rosebuds and people in bunny rabbit costumes. What if Kane never unmasked? I mean, the whole reason he unmasked is because they thought he made it as far as he could with that character. And you could just see the emotions on his face after the mask was taken off, which led to a whole new Kane. What if the Nexus won at SummerSlam? They pretty much debuted a whole big group, attacked John Cena, the biggest stars, and that's what they did. They just attacked everybody. And they finally had a big match at SummerSlam, Team WWE against Team Nexus, which was their real big test. And they lost, and they were pretty much buried after that. What if Shawn Michaels never returned from his back injury? Got hurt in a casket match against The Undertaker, was a commissioner behind the stage for a while, but then he returned in 2002, won the World Championship, just had amazing matches, and had amazing matches with The Undertaker, who ultimately ended his career. Alrighty guys, so that's going to be it for this video. If there's any what-if WWE things you thought of, go ahead and comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video.